Well, Jack Ma's rags to riches story is legendary and has helped to make him China's most well-known business leader. But he sees himself first and foremost as a teacher, which was his first profession. Tonight, in a CCTV exclusive, the founder of Alibaba speaks to us about his love of teaching. And we start with Ma telling us why he wanted to learn English.
When I was like 11, 12 years old, and my geography teacher, she came to the classroom and say, well, geography is very important. Because she said, this morning I was in the West Lake in Hangzhou and met some Westerners. And she said, I asked, where you're from? And they said, some nation. She said, I don't know. So they draw a map. They say, now I know because from the map I know where they're from. So she told us the story, and I say, very interesting. If I can communicate with the Westerners about the world, it will be quite interesting. For 9 years, every morning, almost whether snow, rain, sun, I went there looking for foreign tourists to become the free guide, and I made a lot of friends. This trained me the way of think different from the other kids in China in my generation. Because everything I learned from the tourists, foreign tourists, are so different from the things I learned from the schools, my parents, because we thought China was like that, the world was like that in our books, you know. But the thing that I learned from outside, they're so different. So that trained my way of thinking different. When people talk about everything, when everything people agreed, normally I take 1 minute to think about, is that true? When everything disagree, I say, take about 1 minute, think about it. Is that true? So that was a training. Since there's no way to learn English at that time, there's no teachers in our city who can teach people to speak English. So I listened to the BBC and Voice of America. And there, every evening, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, I open my video, from the first Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I listen to the VOA. The first book I heard about is the Adventure of Tom Sawyer. And sometimes, if the signal is better, I can listen to the BBC, English World News. When I was, trying to pass examinations for university, it was only 6 to 7% of the people, of the students can go to university. So I failed 3 times. And then all the good schools I applied for, no school accepted me. There's only the Hangzhou Teachers College accepted me. And I went there, and for 4 years I was trained there, and I thought, I should never ever be a teacher, because I never thought I would be a teacher. And after I graduated, I was the only guy assigned to teach in a university among 500 graduates, because I was considered to be a good student. I feel proud of for in the 6 years in the teaching. Among the 5 years, among the 6, I was elected by my students the best teacher of the university. Since 1999, I'm a business people leader for the Alibaba Group. I still call myself Chief Education Officer. Everywhere I go, I spend time with young people, sharing them my experience, sharing them my encouragement and my knowledge. In the past 16 years as a business leader and as an entrepreneur, I still work as a teacher. And I think I got my respect different from the other CEOs, that in my mind, I look at my employee, my colleagues, as the students. I want them to do better than I am. Instead of most of the business people think about the money, I think about how we can make our people better than the others. If our people better than the others, then our product and service technology will be better than us. Everybody can be a teacher. You can share your experience, share your knowledge. So, because people worry today the world is a lack of the teachers, and the students are lack of the teachers. But actually, we have millions and millions of educated people in all of the world. So if you want to be a teacher, you don't have to be in the classroom.
Well, Mark continues his focus on education. He's now one of 25 global leaders serving on the International Commission on Financing Global Education Opportunity. The group is chaired by former UK Prime Minister Gordon Brown. Now, this new global initiative seeks to develop a compelling investment case and financing pathway for achieving educational opportunities. It mainly serves children from middle and low-income countries.